What's up, everybody? Back in my green room with another video on my 1650T. I wanted to talk about my blind a little bit. I went with the Avery. I was kind of back and forth on the Avery or the beaver tail. Initially kind of decided that because of the way the boat drops in the back that the beaver tail might not work quite how it's supposed to. And there's a couple other little things I didn't quite like about the setup, so I decided to go with the Avery. But then I kind of got into it and realized there's some things I don't really like about the Avery as well. The biggest thing was it was just way too tall for me. So these legs that support the main frame that go all the way around are actually a two-piece. So it was actually about twice as tall. So when I was sitting in the blind, these doors were actually, like over my head, and I couldn't see shit. And I don't really like to hunt that way. I like these to be, when they're up, be kind of right about shoulder height. And then, I kind of duck down to hide from the ducks. I don't want to have to drop these to shoot. I've found that actually scares and flares the ducks more than just kind of slowly bringing my gun up and standing up. So yeah, I actually detached, drilled the rivets on these legs and made it a one-piece instead of a two-piece. And that got it just about where I like. So I think what I'll end up doing is putting some natural grass to build this up just a tiny bit more, just to get it, it's where I can still see through it. But my head will be a little more hidden. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know what to say a bunch about the Avery. It's easy to install. I guess another thing I'd considered was making some brackets for the T-rail. But I decided not to screw around with all that. It's taken me a long time to grass this thing in, about $200 worth of raffia grass. I'm only halfway done. I got some videos about the engine cover, which looks really good. So I'll put some videos into that. Out there is one of my duck kayaks. I used that a lot last year. So yeah, once I get it all grassed in, I'll probably pull it out of the green room and make a video of it. But for anyone that's interested in this boat with the Avery blind, that's what I've found out so far. So like I said, that beaver tail blind, I think it'll be an issue with the boat dropping so much in the back. Plus, the other thing, so what I really didn't like about the beaver tail blind was it's quick to disassemble, to stow it, right? But if, say, I don't have a dog, so I have to chase down birds. So I didn't like that. In order to get the blind down and out of the way, I would have to come up to the front and unhook all the straps over the front. I'd have to come in the back, and there's, a couple little bungees in the back. So to me, it's a lot. That's how I lose birds. If I have to fuck around getting my blind stowed, sorry for the language, I lose birds that way, and I don't like that. So this, I literally I don't even have to drop these, right? But if I wanted to, I could crank my motor and I'm moving. So that's why I went with the Avery over the beaver tail. But anyways, hope this helps somebody. I'm obviously not a professional YouTuber. This is not what I do, but I just know that there are no videos on this boat, and I'm just kind of figuring out as I go, and maybe I can help someone else along the way. All right, until next time.